Good morning. We are 4 miles in to the inaugural Wind to River 100. How's everybody doing? Nice sunrise. Try to do a little video journal today. Gorgeous trail so far. Feeling good. Meet up with everybody in about 3.5 miles. Keep on going. It's going to be epic. See you in a little while. Pretty awesome. Just checking in. About to meet up with the crew. Feeling great. Just cruising along. Pretty gorgeous. See you in a little bit here. Alright. Checking in. About mile 12. Look at that. Hopefully that comes through on the camera. Pretty awesome. Just walking a little uphill here. Feeling really, really good. So I gotta watch out and not go too fast here. I'm averaging about 11-minute miles. So that's not too fast, but faster than maybe I had anticipated. Trying to stay on top of my food. 12 miles in, I've drank pretty much a whole pack at this point. 2 gels, 2 Rice Krispie bars. Probably need to eat more. Try to pick up the pace on the eating a little bit. I'm trying to get something in me every 45 minutes, but I need to do that every 30 while my stomach feels really good. So, I mean, check that out. Wow. Pretty insane. Alright. We'll see you in a little while. Alright, everybody. We're at about mile 17. Coming up on the aid station here shortly. Check this out. Pretty sweet. Still feeling good. Still feeling good. Gotta keep eating, keep drinking. Don't go too fast. We'll see you in a little bit. Okay. We're at 23.6 miles. Been some quiet miles the last few. The river's just over there. But it widened out and it's real calm and quiet now. And we got a little spread out between people. So just some peaceful miles here for a little bit. Should be meeting up with the crew here in about 3 miles or so. Ate good at the Thurmond aid station, which was 17. Had a PB&J, potato chips, gummy bears. Restocked my pack. Water. Electrolytes. Stomach went through a little bit of a iffy patch the last about 15-20 minutes, but starting to feel a little better again. Probably just getting through that wave of food. probably do a salt tab at 27 aid station here coming up. Make sure I stay on top of that. But we're moving. We're feeling pretty good. There's the river over there. And I'll check back in a little while. Keep on plugging. Still averaging about 11:30 miles. Seems to be a pretty comfortable pace. Don't feel too labored. I can talk fairly easily, so we'll kind of reassess here in a little while. Go from there. See ya in a bit. Okay, time to check in. Oh, now that things have settled a little bit, kind of up over the river a little bit. Hold on, running along the ridge here. We are at roughly mile 31, 50K. Had a little snafu back at the aid station. I am admittedly a little bit ahead of schedule, and I beat Mom, Dad, and Katie to the aid station. I waited for about, I'm not exactly sure, maybe not quite 10 minutes while I ate some food and restocked. But ultimately started walking because we had to go about 2 miles on the road to get to the aid station. So I figured they were close. I see them driving up the road, and I did. So, crisis averted. I didn't really need too much from them. Anyway, the next one is the big one, where I prep for the night with them. I'll need a little rest and change of clothes at that one, so. But feeling pretty good overall. Stomach's doing okay. So we just plod along. Goal right at this point, based on how I feel, try to make it mile 55 by dark. So 5:30, and then I do that. I can probably power hike the rest of the way and still have a decent finish. So we'll see how that plan works for now, till it changes. So see you in a little while. I'm gonna check back in real quick. Just finished the last video, but see if you can see this view. Pretty sweet. Alright, see you in a while. Check it out. Turnaround point.
You want grabbing a picture of me?
Sure, no problem, man.
After you get, I can get one of you too if you want.
Okay, folks. Got a short little road stretch. Pull out the camera. Well, it's been interesting since the last short shot I did at the Long Point Overlook, which I only did real short because it was quite the precipice and I didn't want to fall over. So, natural spring there. But anyway, it was a little bit of a tough slog Going a little slower than I did before. But we should make it to Mount 55 and the cruise station. About on projected pace. So I lost a little bit of time between the last aid station and here, but that's okay. So I'm going slow and steady. Stomach is reasonable. It's cooperating for the most part. But everything's getting a little tougher now. Oh, we're at mile 47 right now. So we got 8 miles till 55 in the cruise station. So that will be the goal to get there maybe before it gets dark. We'll see. There's the big New River Gorge Bridge. Alright, just gotta bear down, get to the halfway point, and then it's all slogging from there. Alright, see you later. Well, good morning. Recognize that view? You're seeing the sunrise from the same spot on day 2. We're at mile 90, 10 to go. Oh dear Lord. Things didn't quite go as planned, but we're still doing good. Now, made it to mile 55 around 6:30 p.m. That was somewhat what I thought was kind of a low point at the time. Turns out that wasn't going to be nearly the low point whatsoever. That would come much later, around mile 68, 70-ish. At which point my stomach would rebel. The tiredness totally set in from the night. It was about midnight, 1 a.m. or something. Everything was going wrong. Had a little, my food came back up at the aid station at mile 76, and I was almost ready to throw in the towel. But sucked it up and just spent a few more minutes at the aid station. Tried some things that my stomach might agree with. Basically, I've been living off of bananas and ginger ale for approximately the last 7 hours. But hey, we're here. It's working. And I feel pretty good right now, actually. So anyway, let's get her done. Let's get to the finish. Wow. That was something. See you at the finish line.